So this is John Smith, and John, you're a funeral director and obviously a very talented painter.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And I understand you only just took this up 3 years ago.
Yes, ma'am. 3 years ago is about right.
And here you are at ICCFA doing paintings on the spot. So how long have you been working on this particular painting?
Probably 25 minutes, 30 minutes maybe.
You're kidding. Wow.
They go pretty quick once I get in a roll.
And you're here representing Homeward Bound?
That's right.
What kind of business is that?
It's a shipping company.
For shipping bodies?
That's correct.
Okay.
Its primary focus is on great embalming, because that's been a problem in the industry for many years. Everybody needs a body shipped at some time or another. The problem is getting the bodies in and then being embalmed properly and looking really good. Well, each person goes through a vetting process through Matt. Matt's an expert embalmer, known around the country, and so he's pretty strict on who he allows to embalm. So he talks to people, interviews them, so to speak. He doesn't just pick the first guy that will take the job. He makes sure that they understand what his requirements are and what he expects of them, and then he cuts them loose, and then they become a vendor. So that's how that works.
Wow. So Matt, you want to explain that?
Sure. Homeward Bound Shipping is just that. It's a shipping company that handles the transportation of a dead human being when they pass out of state. The funeral home, the local funeral home of the town or the family they're serving. When their loved one dies out of state, they contact their local funeral home. That funeral home in turn will contact Homeward Bound Shipping. We will then take the ball from there. We'll contact our vetted agent. They will be responsible for making the transfer of the place of death. They will take the decedent into their care, prepare the remains, whether it's embalming or we handle the Jewish faith as well, so there's no embalming there. But typically we'll embalm the body and file the proper paperwork for the death certificate. And from that point, we transfer the body to the airport in the proper container and make arrangements to get their loved one back home to them in a timely and efficient manner. And of course, our focus is quality embalming. That's our main focus, is have that embalming spot on. So when the receiving funeral home receives that loved one in their care, they are embalmed properly. And there's no guesswork whether or not they're going to be embalmed right. That's our focus, is quality embalming.
Okay, and it's Homeward Bound?
Homeward Bound Shipping.
Shipping.
Yeah, and there's our logo right there, Homeward Bound Shipping.
And you're raffling off your brother's artwork.
Well, yeah,
or doing a drawing.
Yeah, we're having a drawing, and we're going to be giving away an oil painting. And as you can see, he's quite talented.
And he just whips these out?
Yeah, in about 20 minutes.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it takes about 20 or 30 minutes. Maybe a little bit longer, but he's this painting here. He's been talking and just kind of chit-chatting, taking his time, but, I'll turn and talk to funeral directors, and then, probably 5 minutes later, I'll turn back, and then the whole scene is done. It's like, where did that come from? And so, yeah, funeral directors and the cemeterians here, they kind of love that, and they're kind of drawn to that. I think funeral homes and funeral directors are kind of drawn to art anyway, because from an embalmer standpoint, we're artistic, to begin with, and so we're kind of drawn to that. He certainly can express it in a fantastic way. Yeah,
Thank you, Matt. I'll take it from here.